Mario Galaxy is one of Nintendo's best game franchises that they've ever produced, featuring crazy level designs, great visuals, and fantastic soundtracks done by an orchestra. Galaxy 1 and 2 are widely regarded as some of Nintendo's best games they've ever made, outdoing games like Mario Odyssey and Super Mario 64. So why haven't they released a new one? One reason may be sales. Mario Galaxy 1 sold a whopping 12.8 million units, almost as many as the entire Wii U system alone. However, the sequel only sold 7.4 million copies, which is interesting as that one's my favourite. Considering the quality and investment into developing such games for the amount of sales that they got, they may think it's not worth their time creating a new one. For context, before the Switch even reached the lifetime sales of the Wii, games like Breath of the Wild had already sold double the amount. However, it could be argued that other factors led to such a gargantuan sales number. While I personally think there would be massive demand for a new Galaxy, especially on the Switch, Nintendo may think otherwise. Another reason is that there may be too much pressure with a new entry. These titles have gained an incredible reputation and have solidified themselves in gaming history. I feel like Nintendo might find it difficult to create a new entry that is as good or better. They're hard to top, therefore they might want to leave the franchise as it is in order to maintain its reputation. They may also find it difficult to innovate for a third title in the series. However, I believe that Nintendo could easily come up with new ideas if needed. To start, it'd be really cool if they included updated movesets from recent games like Odyssey or 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, having more fluid movements and added abilities like the mid-air dive and the rolling long jump. On top of this, it would make sense if the rest of the game were upgraded to modern standards, like having much larger worlds and maybe more accurate black holes. To be fair, it's just a game, so I'll let them off. The visuals would understandably be quite similar in terms of art style, however they could still add some tweaks. It'd be cool to see a Galaxy game in HD that isn't just an upscale, like we've seen in the 3D All-Stars remaster. A new hub world would be cool too. In Galaxy 1 we got Rosalina's Observatory, which was nice and large, but it didn't have too much to do. In Galaxy 2 on the other hand, we got much more stuff to do on Starship Mario, however it could have been bigger. I think a perfect hub world would combine the features of the two previous hubs together, having a decently sized one with enough things to do. Maybe an actual ship this time, who knows really. New items would obviously be guaranteed as well. I think Galaxy 1 and 2 have some of the best items in Mario games, at least the most creative, with things like the rock, bead, drill and ghost power-ups. Who knows what they could add? Knowing Nintendo would be quite obscure, like a Magic Koopa wand or something. On top of this, including online play would be amazing. So what happened to Mario Galaxy 3? Nothing happened. And that's the problem. It seems that Nintendo just hasn't really had the desire to come back to the IP. It could very easily be that it's just too late as well. Since Galaxy 2 we've had 3D Land, 3D World, Odyssey, and 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. It's been such a long time, and it would be a bit weird going so far back. They haven't exactly done that ever. While we are due a new Mario game, it unfortunately makes more sense that a sequel to Odyssey would release instead. There's a lot of potential for a sequel, and it's more relevant nowadays, although I don't like it as much personally. I much prefer the game and character design of Galaxy, having Mario be a bit taller and less short and stubby like in Odyssey. I also prefer Luma to Cappy, but that's just my opinion and it doesn't mean he's bad or anything. Nintendo may be completely done with Galaxy, at least for the near future. While they commonly do sequels for their 2D games, with 3D titles, they almost never do it, and they've never done a third before. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's best that Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 stay on their own, a perfect legacy that we can look back on with fond memories. There's a chance that we wouldn't even enjoy a third entry as much, as it'd have to compete with our nostalgia-induced feelings for the originals. Regardless, I'd love to see a reboot in the future, however far away that may be. Speaking of the future, click here to find out what happened to 2D Mario games. As always, thanks for watching and subscribe for more.